I would just like to say thank you to the following people for joining my Patreon. You have made it possible for me to create and share this video with everyone today. Hello everybody, welcome back. Before we start, I want to let you know that I don't make anything on my videos from YouTube. So, if you do like my content, please consider supporting me via Patreon. I have lots more new stories and videos on the way, some of which will only be available to those who support me there. My Patreon link is below this video in the description. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And hit the bell icon if you would like to get updates on my new videos, and leave a comment or ask me a question, and I promise to reply as soon as I can. Thank you, and now back to the video. Today's story is about a man named Gary, who loved to crossdress in secret, until one day when his wife found out and made Gary into a woman. This story is entitled, His Wife Feminized Him. I hope you like it. Gary was a married man. He had a secret that no one else knew, not even his wife. He was a crossdresser. He liked dressing up in women's clothes. Even after his marriage, he would dress up secretly. Over time, Gary started to dress more frequently, and his wife started to suspect something was not right. Her clothes would sometimes go missing, usually her bra or her panties. They started to smell like they had been worn by someone else. So one day, his wife left him alone in the house and decided to come back early to try and catch him in the act. When she returned, she silently sneaked into the house and went upstairs to their bedroom. There she found Gary. He was dressed in her new white bra and panties. Gary was shocked to see her, and he was so embarrassed. His wife was very angry with him for wearing her underwear, but also for hiding his crossdressing habit. Then, Gary confessed everything to his wife, and how he had been secretly dressing up in her clothes since they had first met each other. His wife then took out her phone and pointed it at Gary. "Say cheese," she said, as she took a photo of him still dressed in her underwear. Gary got very scared and apologized to his wife for not telling her earlier. His wife was still very angry with him. She threatened to tell his friends and family about his crossdressing. Gary begged her to keep it a secret and told her he was willing to do anything. His wife decided to teach Gary a lesson for hiding such a big secret from her. She decided to feminize him and turn him into a sissy husband for the whole day. She told him that he would have to obey everything she said. She was going to completely feminize him and make him go out as a woman with her and her friends. Gary started to get even more nervous, but having no other option, he accepted the offer. She then took out a fresh bra and pair of panties from her drawer. Then a pair of pantyhose and a red bodycon dress from her closet. She then told Gary to get dressed up in them quickly. Gary did what she said. He felt very embarrassed and also very nervous dressing up in front of his wife for the first time. His heart was beating very fast the whole time while his wife was watching him. She was getting off on this and knew he was feeling very uncomfortable. Then his wife opened her makeup bag and pulled out some lipstick, mascara, foundation, and eyeshadow and started to apply it to Gary's face. Then she pointed to the high heels on the floor and told Gary to put them on. Finally, she gave him a lady's purse to carry. After the makeover was completed, his wife took him in front of the mirror and told him to look at himself. Gary looked in the mirror and was shocked at what he saw. His wife had really turned him into a woman. She then told him that they would be stepping outside and would walk all the way to the beauty parlor where he would be completely feminized. Gary told her that he didn't want to go out dressed like a woman. But his wife told him he had no other choice, unless he wanted her to let his friends know that he was a crossdresser. On the way to the parlor, many people stared at him and he felt very embarrassed. But he also felt excited about being out in public dressed as a woman. His wife's friends were waiting in the parlor when they arrived. She had already told them about how she caught Gary crossdressing in her clothes over the phone. When they saw Gary, they started teasing him. Gary's heart started to beat very fast and he felt like he was going to pass out. Then the ladies in the parlor started to work on feminizing him from head to toe. They curled his hair and gave him a manicure. They painted his nails and shaved his whole body. Then they started putting heavy makeup on him and adding hair extensions to make his hair look longer. After the transformation was completed, Gary actually looked like a beautiful woman. His wife and her friends were shocked to see him looking so beautiful. They made Gary pose for photos. Gary was now completely in their control and would do whatever they told him to do. He acted as if he was nervous, but secretly he was starting to really enjoy the experience. Even though he was embarrassed at that time, he would never forget the day when his wife feminized him. Thank you for listening to my story. If you like my content, please consider supporting me via my Patreon. The link is below this video in the description. Also, if you like my stories, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And hit the bell icon if you would like to get updates on my new videos, and leave a comment or ask me a question, and I promise to reply as soon as I can. Thank you, and until next time, goodbye.